What you're looking at here is my Blackbird war bonnet. I made this heat sheet under quilt protector, radiant heat extractor thingamajigger. So I've taken my Blackbird War Bonnet XLC with my Wookiee underquilt, and I made this heat sheet, and it's amazing. It radiates so much heat. I would say it bumped up my R rating probably 20%. I do have a 0 degree, so this is a very cold weather system that I have here. But running this heat sheet underneath here, it's just amazing. The radiant heat bounces off, and I've stayed more than warm in this unit. You can see underneath here it gathers fine. We don't get gaps of air coming in between the underquilt and the outer protector. The great thing about this thing also, unlike a space blanket, it doesn't make a bunch of noise in the wind. It doesn't crinkle. It's soft. It doesn't tear like a space blanket would. The heat sheet's a pretty amazing product. Plus, it has a lot of information on it, like survival information and all that. But you can see it snugs up really close up against my underquilt. I did mark the head because the elastic that I ran through the baffle is smaller on one end than the other end. You can see it's a very simple attachment. It just goes right over the wicking, just like that. Off and on, very simple, very easy. Just 2 elastic bungees on either side. Same thing on the opposite side, just throw it over the whipping and you're good to go. It did take some trial and error to get this elastic just right, but once you're done, it's a set it and forget it thing. Here you can see I just used packing tape to close about 3 inches of a hem, ran the elastic through the hem, and it works perfect. You can see it, just regular packing tape, that's all it is. So what it does is it actually gathers very nicely. You can see there's movement in there, and so when you pull it tight, it cinches it all together, making it very tight up against your underquilt. Here's a shot of both ends. Simple design, just a little half hitch and whoops, that's upside down. But this is really good stuff. I highly recommend. I'm going to put a link below, but this stuff has a lot of good information, good survival stuff, and you can use it for a signaling device as well, or just over yourself. And it only weighs about, I think, 2.5 ounces. So it's just a little brief description of it from the website. It's really, really nice, and it packs up amazingly well. I have 2. I have one that I would use for going over my top quilt, and the one that would go underneath, going underneath my underquilt. This has increased the R ratings unbelievably. You would not believe how much radiant heat comes back up. And it all fits inside this very small little stuff sack. Thanks for watching.